I'm just about to record my third episode of the Microphone Man and the Tennis Kid podcast with Marcus. We're going up to the Sky farewell party now, so let's go.
Now, this podcast is being broadcast from the Revolution Bar in Richmond on what I have to say is a rather bittersweet occasion. We are here to celebrate Sky Sports tennis coverage, which came to an end after almost 30 years in one guise or another at the conclusion of the World Tour Finals at the O2. And some conclusion that was, by the way. Most of the Sky team is here this evening. We'll have a chat with some of them over the course of the next 20 minutes or so.
But the nerves really got to Djokovic, and I think that match was really interesting to show Zverev as an actual player and to see him really come out. I think that overall the tournament, some matches were a bit underwhelming, especially some matches like Anderson, Nishikori, that really quick, 6-love, 6-1 I think it was, and those matches just don't give a lot of, you don't pay for what you get really, and I think that especially this year at the O2 there were really quick matches, especially Djokovic. He was just tearing up the field at the start, and I think that overall there was really good tennis, but I think it could have been better.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny to see Djokovic so comprehensive and dominant against Kevin Anderson in the semi-final, and of course that's why he was a red-hot favourite going into the final. And Zverev was amazing, and of course you have a German dad, Felix, so I suspect that Michael was getting quite excited towards the end of that. Yes,
well, he was getting very, very excited. He's been supporting Germany in football, and especially now Zverev in tennis. There hasn't really been a German great tennis player for a while. I think first German to win the ATP Finals since Boris Becker quite a while ago, and I think that my dad was very, very excited when Zverev won, shouting "Let's go Germany!" And other things like that. So I think he was really happy with Zverev's performance.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Becker was the last German to win it in 1995, and he was also the runner-up in 1996. And of course, back then, Becker and Steffi Graf made tennis such a huge sport in Germany. I wonder, do you think that's going to happen again now that Zverev has made this giant stride?
Yeah.
Peter, we're talking about the art of being a good doubles player, particularly when your partner, or even yourself, are not having a good day. So when you and McEnroe were out there, did you have a system whereby you could control each other if things were going wrong, or how would you deal with that sort of potentially awkward situation?
No, the best way to go about it is just to be positive. Be positive in every possible situation. That's one of the reasons why John McEnroe was maybe the greatest doubles player of all time, because he was so supportive of his partners, and he always seemed to manage to get whoever he played with, whether it was me or anyone else, to play better than they ordinarily would. So rather than harping on, you need to move your feet a little bit more if you want to make that shot. No, it's like, don't worry about moving your feet. Just do what you do. Pick the target and do your best. It's like we'll be fine. But also have a positive idea of what you're trying to do. Just like, okay, down the line, go down the line here. Like often I would say to him, okay, I'm going to spin the first serve in on a big point, because they say, okay, get your first serve in. I'd say, I'm going to spin this one in to his back, and he goes, no, the big one, go for the big one. And of course that was music to my ears. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, because that's how I like to play. And so boom, more often than not, I would hit a good serve, and so the more you can just be positive and do what you like to do, that's the way to go.
That's good advice.